Weekly update for Friday, October 23rd. And this is an interesting one because when you're watching this on Friday, I'm on my way to Leamington, Ontario for the big warehouse deal. And actually, I spent the week in the Chicago area getting the MRI, I hope, of this. And the reason I'm saying I hope is because I'm recording this before I went down there. But I'm recording this before I went down there. Right. So it hasn't happened yet. But when it happens, or it having happened where you are, here's some nice still photos that I got Steve H. to take. Welcome to Chicago. I got Steve H. to take a little drive out to the Welcome to Chicago sign at O'Hare, and we pulled over the side of the road and got out and took a bunch of quick pictures. And a couple of Ram Emanuel's streets and sanitation guys parked in. Boy, did they yell at us, "Get back in your car!" So we did. We're very lucky that it wasn't the Chicago police. So that was the start. Welcome to Chicago. Second picture. Here we've got me with, that's Steve H. in the middle, and Tim G., who both of these guys used to work at Diamond Chicago when Diamond had a Chicago warehouse way back, and they were also the two organizers of the Chicago Spirits of Independence stop, which that was back in 1995, ICE, the Independent Comics Expo. So that's where we know those guys from. After that, we got, what's the next one? Oh, this is the Illinois Bone and Joint Institute, and we have arrived. We are in time for my appointment on South Greenleaf Street, and this is me going in the front door. And this is me at the Bone and Joint Institute filling out forms. And this is me filling out more forms. They sure did have a lot of forms at that place. And this is Franny. This was the first medical professional that I met with, and I'm showing her a blow-up of hand lettering for the Future Dreams Cerebus archive portfolio. I only did a couple of hand lettered versions. First lettering that I'd done since the hand went south in February 27th. This was sometime in June. So this is what she's looking at here, a blow-up of it. And then I had marked on it that there's a jitter. Some of the lines were straight, some of the lines were curved, some of them had a little wave in them, and here you go. This is the problem that I've got. And next medical professional. This is Stacy. And this is Stacy doing a preliminary examination. I really hate this. It's like it's taken me a long time to make this wrist stop hurting or hurt less. And now you're going to start pushing and pulling and stuff like that. But I do understand that you got to do that. And at this point, this was the first time that the suggestion came up of joint replacement. That it looks, she said, it's a possibility that the thumb is missing cartilage, and it's just bone on bone. And if it is, we might have to do a joint replacement. So okay, well, didn't know that when I arrived here, but I know that now. Next one. This is x-rays. They decided right away, we're going to take x-rays of the hand, produce the x-rays, and look at those, and then with Franny's notes and Stacy's notes and little Lamsey Divey, the next meeting was with the actual doctor, Dr. DeLeon, who here he is, and looking at the hand. Stacy in attendance. She said it's a real Batman and Robin relationship between the two of them. Listening to what he has to say, and you can see the X-ray on his laptop just over in the back and behind him there. And this was another one where he's actually looking at, okay, what is the hand capable of doing? What is the hand not capable of doing? What else we got here? This one was interesting. He would put his hand out to the side and say, okay, touch the end of your nose, and then touch the end of my finger, and then doing it on the other side. And that went pretty smoothly. And then the one that didn't go smoothly was this one, where he was holding the hand like that with fingers on the different pressure points, and then asked me to just bend the arm backwards towards myself, just pull it back in a straight, smooth motion. And it sure felt like a smooth motion to me. But no, there was as Dandy Don Meredith used to say, there's a hitch in his get-along. And the arm coming up, it would just stutter a little bit and then go smoothly, and then stutter a little bit again up towards the shoulder. So then at this point, he showed me this is, it might just be inflammation. And if it is inflammation, it could be just regular inflammation, or it could be severe inflammation like this, where you have ruptured blood vessels and very, very red, and a lot of blood showing. And if it's not like this, if it's not severely inflamed, then it's possible that it could just be treated with drugs or with intermittent cortisone injections. And if it is really inflamed like this, then it would be outpatient surgery, where I would actually go in, they'd poke a couple of holes in the wrist, go in, vacuum all those blood vessels and blood out of there, and it'd be probably a 3-month recovery time period, 3 to 6 months recovery time period. But the good news on that one is, if that's what it is, you only have to do that once, and Bob's your uncle. He said out of about 200 that he's done, he had one person who had to come back and have it done a second time, and they haven't been back since. Hopefully they're still alive somewhere. A little humor there. And got a picture of me and Stacy and Dr. DeLeon. You can see their Wrigley Field painting in the clinic there. And it definitely attracted my eye, the thermostat that they had. And here's a close-up of it. Little Lego figurines representing Stacy and Dr. DeLeon and a patient. And the theory was, well, it always says 72 degrees on the thermostat, and it's never 72 degrees in there. So they decided, well, we'll create this little plexiglass world in front of the thermostat and say that's where it's actually 72 degrees. So you tell me medical people don't have a sense of humor. They certainly do. Okay, so we had the x-ray, we've got preliminary discussion about what we're looking at, and now it's time to go to Starbucks so that Steve could check his email. I could get a couple of Starbucks oatmeal raisin cookies for later. They were very, very good. And we had about two and a half hours to kill until it would be MRI time. What was really funny was they were going to refer me to another MRI place in Lake Forest, which was a 20-minute drive away, and they had the 1.5T MRI scanner. And Steve and I are both, you've got Smart Scan MRI right next door, and they have a 3T MRI. So fortunately, we didn't get an argument about that. And after we put in our time at Starbucks, it was time to go to the MRI place. And here we are at the MRI place. Me with the lovely and talented Michaela, who was the receptionist, and she's basically saying to me, "No, you have to let go of the credit card, so that I need to have the credit card myself. You really have to let go of it," which I finally did, and next it was to the change room and get my scrubs on, got my jammies on, and it's time for the MRI. And we got the MRI done and got the MRI scan, and decided to just take it easy for a little while out the front. They had beautiful grounds with the lovely fountain, and I was just standing there thinking, that was really weird last night. I forget the name of the character, Skeleton, whatever. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, but I was sitting there going, that was so weird that I had this dream last night that whoever that character is called in Nightmare Before Christmas was chasing me around Steve and Liz's front yard and grabbing me and choking me, and I would just break away from him, and his hands would be around my, and he was like 10 feet tall.
Hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
Memories of Chicago, the Windy City. Why, it seems like only tomorrow. Actually, it only seems like the day after tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. But enough of that. That was all yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and the day before that. Now it's time for me to go to Leamington, Ontario. Actually, I'm already almost there. Actually, depending on when you watch this on Friday, I'm already there. If you're watching this on Saturday, I've been there since yesterday. If you're watching this on Sunday, I've been there for 2 days. And if you're watching this on Monday, well, I'm on my way back to Kitchener. And if you're watching this later on Monday, I'm already back here. And boy, I bet I'm awfully tired. Well, that's it for the weekly update this week. We'll try again for October 30th, when that'll actually be in the present. Aardvark Anaheim Incorporated, bringing you more fractal reality fun than any 5 self-publishers you could name since 1977. Oh, come on. That's 38 years. That's more than enough time for you to name 5 self-publishers.